everybody, and welcome back to Gale and Darling Play Danganronpa 2. Welcome back to another day. Another, possible murder on our horizon. Do you feel like today's gonna be the murder day? Like, in-game day?
I am assuming that in the next 50 minutes to an hour, that we'll find a body.
It feels like that we did our free time. And thank you, lovely commenters, for telling us that we can't really do anything with Nagito because we didn't talk to him in Chapter 1. Which makes sense, because there's probably like a pre-crazy dialogue, and then a post-crazy dialogue.
It just means that he's the secret ending. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Here's my question for you, though, Gale.
Mm-hmm.
We need a runner-up. Now, I've thought about it. The next best girl option is pretty clearly Mikan.
But I think we should go for
a boy, which the only real option then is Fuyuhiko.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Fuyuhiko.
If that happens, I need to actually decide on a voice for Fuyuhiko, and not just do what I've been doing for the past, I don't know how many episodes at this point.
Nah, I think you've been doing okay.
If it's a line on the screen and I just sound like this, it's Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko just sounds oddly similar to me.
But either way, we'll figure it out. I think free time will come up after this next murder anyway, so let's get to this murder then. As usual. Well, even if I say that, it doesn't matter anymore.
It does not. Why is that?
I don't know what we said last time. But I greeted the morning without having slept at all.
I do love that this game will let you save anywhere, but I hate that this game lets you save anywhere.
I really wanted to see somebody, anybody, even a dead body, as fast as I could.
Oh, just want to find a dead body.
Look over there, there's a dead body. I felt like I had to share this anxious feeling with someone. I just couldn't deal with it alone. Sonia, my love, feel anxiety with me.
Ibuki, my mistress. Chiaki, my deputy.
We're like starting an isekai harem. Where you they just hop into a new world, and then it's all these girls who have different jobs, but somehow they all fall in love with the same guy who's just kind of pathetic. Yeah, we're that guy.
Yeah, I get why it's an anime trope, but I feel like this character is too stupid to just be self-insert fiction, you know? Usually the character's bland because they want you to be able to put yourself in their shoes, but like, all I want to do is make fun of this character and maybe, like, punch him, and then while he's down, cut that little antenna thing off of his hair.
His antenna hair?
There's Fuyuhiko.
Buddy? Oh, hi, buddy!
Wait, no, come around his other side, see if you can see us.
Hey, buddy! I approached from a correct angle. How you doing this morning?
Yo.
Oh, it's you, Hajime. Huh. Yeah, even in such an abnormal situation, people still get hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's how bodies work.
Damn it.
Nekomaru. What'd that bastard mean by his final firework? That line's more suited to a Yakuza anyway. By the way, the reason I want to go for Fuyuhiko, we have a kingdom. We have a rock band. Might as well get the Mafia.
Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru must have wanted to protect Akane at all costs. Just how... Oh, why do you gotta bring up Peko? Like, is that really the best idea right now?
I
want to remind you of the girl who died to save your life.
Look, his character is currently in the Crucible. The more you guilt trip him, the more heat that just purifies his metal.
What? I thought you were talking about the play?
No.
About the witch trials? That's a very different metaphor. Took me a second to realize a crucible was a thing that isn't a play.
I saw Nurse Mikan cohort with the devil. Shut up! Don't say another word!
About the devil? Sure. Won't talk about it again, Fuyuhiko.
Just go on ahead to the restaurant. I'll come later.
I gotta go find Pecco's grave and lay more flowers of guilt at it.
And stab myself more at it.
Yeah, Fuyuhiko!
To be clear, self-harm should not be any solution to any problem that you have. It's not the way to make friends, as Fuyuhiko describes.
Or to apologize. That is a very traditional Japanese kind of concept. The, slashing of your own stomach to atone for your past mistakes. That's not a lesson for standard society.
You should not be taking any lessons from this game.
Yeah, Danganronpa...
None of this game
Danganronpa's not a good place to find your moral compass.
Don't get on murder islands. Don't talk to 3-foot-tall panda bear thingies.
As I was walking to the restaurant, I suddenly stopped. Who's crying? Is it Hiyoko again?
Oh, someone from below... Oh?
I heard the sound of a girl crying inside the restaurant. Is someone crying? I heard someone crying. Is someone crying? Mikon? Or is it Hiyoko?
I think it's Akane.
It's probably Akane, actually, now that I think about what happened last time.
Yeah.
I peeked inside and quietly walked into the restaurant. Is she stuffing herself while crying? Is she just...
Hey.
Eating?
Don't say that like it's a bad thing. I've been there on a fairly regular basis at times in my life.
I don't get it. I don't depressed eat. I depressed starve. I just don't.
I both stress eat and stress cook.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad combo.
It is. And it's why this time that we're in has been awful.
Huh?
Are they just playing the same clip?
Yeah. You gotta save money. Akane, you're the one who's crying? Why would you cry? It's not like you caused someone you're close with to get cannoned in the balls.
That bulge saved her. That bulge saved all of us.
What, did I say something wrong? I'm scared. What's gonna happen to us? I'm scared! What a 360. What happened? Could she be in shock about what happened to Nekomaru?
Oh, I bet there's no food.
But
and that's why she's
yesterday,
scared.
she was acting braver. This definitely is a food thing. But there's food on the table. And that freaking altar is still there. Nagito, explain! Explain the thing, Nagito. Hey, what happened to Akane? Isn't she acting kind of weird? And aren't you being, awfully cold and staring at me in a very, serious manner? It's not becoming of you. I don't like this, Nagito. You're very talkative. Why aren't you talking to me?
See.
Hajime, be careful. That's probably not the real Fuyuhiko.
Oh, Nagito. Are you jealous that we so easily replaced you as best boy? Oh.
Or does he think it's a cyborg too?
Oh, that too. Huh?
I know. The real Fuyuhiko was already dead. That's why that's probably Fuyuhiko's clone.
You know what? Considering we were going for the full cyborg aspect, clone's not that far off.
No.
What are you saying?
Hey.
Also, I heard from Monokuma that Nekomaru couldn't be saved.
What? What?
It's unfortunate, but a transfer student is apparently going to come soon as a replacement.
What? What? Nagito, you better be lying to me.
I have money on it's someone from the first game. Someone else from the first game.
I am pleasantly confused. Confused in a good way. I am
Also,
thirsting for more information.
You don't, Nagito, you don't lead with clone. You lead with your friend is dead.
Yeah, that was glossed over a little bit. Anyway.
He sacrificed his bulge and his life for us.
Yeah, he really did.
So let's give that person a warm welcome.
You Are you messing around?
It's the truth.
I'm not messing around. I always speak the truth.
In
Except for that
case-
part in that first trial when you were openly lying to try to help get us all killed.
True. But in that case, pin the clone comment. Pin it. I want it pinned so that in the future, when Fuyuhiko does somehow turn out to be a clone, or somehow,
This is clone.
we'll unpin it and we'll be like, Nagito, I should have listened more.
Was that clone Byakuya?
I mean, Byakuya was strange.
Is this just clone murder high school?
Yeah. We're all clones, secretly.
Right?
In order to prove it, I'll explain it specially to you.
Because we've got the antenna that proves that we're the protagonist.
We
Yeah.
have matching antennas,
Listen
yeah.
carefully.
Listen carefully, Hajime. I finally discovered who the traitor is. You know, the true identity of World Ender, the traitor who was hiding among us, is
There's no mistake.
Byakuya.
What?
Go on.
Please continue.
That's right. Byakuya is alive.
What? Please continue! He's been weird from the start, but isn't he acting much weirder than usual? Yeah, so you should pay attention. People don't act weird in that for no reason. Okay? Is he gonna, like, look outside and he's like, welcome, Byakuya! He just, like, walks back in. Hi, guys. I was never dead. This has all been a ploy. I mean, Taro was definitely dead. We definitely killed him off, but I was still alive!
Man got deep fried, but I couldn't die from just a little stab wound. Anyway.
That's it? Nagito! No, Nagito. Hey, what happened? Did something happen to you too? Are you a clone?
Weird? What's weird? I'm always normal.
You know what? That makes sense.
I always speak the truth.
Questionable.
That's weird.
Hajime, you're the one who's strange.
That is also true.
I see.
That's it. You must be a fake too. You must be Hajime's clone.
Would we know if we were a clone?
Depends on the cloning process. Because memory, in theory, can't be transferred by that way. But there have been some tests that show that, material transfer can come with memories.
I feel like that would be like a Soma situation, the brain scan, and then suddenly he wakes up and he's a robot. And then at the end, spoilers for Soma, they have like this basically it's a rocket that has a computer program on it, and in that computer program is a bunch of the brain scans of a bunch of people, and they live in a digital world, like a digital fantasy. And so he's like, oh, transfer my brain scan to that one. But they copy it, so there's a form of him that gets to live on Paradise and be launched into space, and
This
there's
is
a form of
super
him...
interesting. But what does this have to do with Danganronpa 2? Goodbye, despair.
There's a part of at that moment his brain scan gets transferred and it makes two of him. So there's one that's living in Paradise and gets sent into space, right, on the space rocket, and there's one that's stuck on Earth underwater in the robot body because they couldn't transfer over the actual consciousness, just they could copy it. So the one that's on Paradise doesn't know that the other one was stuck. Because the robot that helps you kept that a secret until the moment when you launch it and you're like, wait, I'm still here. And she's like, yeah, well, you did make it, but you also didn't because we didn't transfer your consciousness. We copied it. So there is a version of you that is in Paradise. But unfortunately, it was a 50-50 on which one you would be. And you're unfortunate, the 50% unfortunately that is stuck on Earth here in the original body. Anyway.
That's...
Nagito's not giving me any more information. Yoko!
Everyone who also did not want Soma spoiled, we're gonna have a little button in the corner that says skip to right now.
Well, I mean, I can't do a button. I could put a sign.
Fair. Mute until now. Okay, we're good.
Hey, it's definitely best if we keep Nagito tied up.
First not crazy person today.
just tied up. I won't be satisfied until I peel the skin off his face and expose the meat so we can't identify him anymore.
Still less crazy than Nagito, in my opinion.
What? That doesn't sound very gentle. Did he do something to you? That idiot. He lied to me about Mahiru being alive and said he saw her at the movie theater. Why is he telling such a pointless lie? Are we all clones? Is that the secret? That we've all been cloned and they just keep sending clones to an island to see who kills who in what situations? And it's just like a constant, okay, send in the next clone. And like the originals are partying somewhere.
I don't know, but that has given me the idea for a great reality show. Where like, it's like American Idol, right? Where like your votes actually influence the game. But it's a bunch of clones that keep fighting each other. And, you know, last one surviving wins and gets to be a real person. But, you know, because they're all the same people, that's in memories, the voters get to, like, you know, influence and, like, send weapons to different people and, like, you know, kill people off early on so you can see if these are the last survivors.
I'm going to stop you there and I'm going to say this is why we are not in positions of power.
This is like this is not a dating sim, sorry. This is like if like Hunger Games was
No, I understand what you're going for. I am just saying the ethical quandaries posed by such an activity truly cannot be overstated.
I think there's a bigger ethical question first of...
Anyway!
Do clones get human rights?
I don't know! I hate being lied to.
Jeez!
I won't feel satisfied until all his joints are bent at awkward angles.
See, maybe this is why I don't think she's crazy. I don't entirely disagree with her. I'm sorry, Miss Cult of Nagito.
Look, I'm just saying, Nagito hasn't said he's going to peel the skin off anybody. He just says hope and despair a lot.
She says it, but she's not gonna do it. He actively tried to get everybody, including himself, except for Teruteru, killed.
Yeah, but like, not really.
Yes, really!
It'd probably be a waste of time to find out the reason for each little thing Nagito does, but I don't get this at all. Why did he have to tell such an outrageous lie?
Okay, we do need to come back to the ethics of clone murder. We'll do that later.
I guess I'll talk to Akane again. What happened, Akane? It's not like you to cry. Get a grip on yourself, because I don't have tact.
No one in this game does.
I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, Nekomaru got killed, you know? What are you saying? It's not like Nekomaru is dead yet. I'm scared. I don't want to do this anymore. Let me go back home. She must be so shocked that Nekomaru sacrificed himself for her. No, there's no way that explains a change this sudden and drastic.
Can't she just...
It's gotta be the clone thing.
Can't you just have a...
Who do you think this is? Because I'm guessing this is our new transfer student.
Throwing a wild one out there because I didn't play the first game. Genocide Jill Girl.
Doubtful. But okay. Pardon me, everyone, but do you happen to have some time to spare? We'll pick a voice for them when we see them.
Hello, my name is Ibuki Miyoda.
What? What? I'm scared. This has been the most confusing episode of Danganronpa 2 we have ever recorded.
Okay, we're just gonna power through it because at some point it's gonna make sense.
It may be rude of me, but I would like to say my greetings first thing in the morning. Good morning. I look forward to working with you all today. Ibuki? This isn't my rocking princess. Yes, I am Ibuki Miyoda. Aren't you acting strange too? Is everybody... Did the simulation break? Did the simulation just break? I don't...
Wait!
Be careful, Ibuki. Hajime's dangerous. He wants to kill you and eat you.
What are you saying?
I mean, one of those things might be true.
Yes.
Mr. Hajime, I am not tasty. Please do not eat me. He's obviously lying! I see, so it was a lie.
It's the truth.
It's not a lie. I never tell lies.
Understood.
I see, so it is not a lie. It may be necessary for me to beg for my life after all. What the heck is this? I agree, Hajime. What the heck is this? Akane, Nagito, Ibuki, they're all acting strange. What's going on? I wanna cry. Did they go crazy or something? It wouldn't be strange to go crazy in a situation like this. Hiyoko, why are you fine?
You've got it wrong.
That's not it.
Yes.
Ibuki, she has an extremely high fever. That's probably the cause.
That's
Oh,
weird.
they're all sick?
Before you start talking, I want you to tell me something. Who the hell are you? Why have you forgotten me? I'm Mikatsumiki. Anyway, please try touching her forehead. If you do, you'll see what I mean. My hand to her forehead? Why? That makes no sense.
Here's a weird question. If someone started a disease on the island, who's the murderer? The person who transferred it to you or the person who started the outbreak?
Depends on how purposely the person transferred it to you.
True. My other wonder is, I wonder if they all got drugged? Or some of them got drugged as
I
things are
think
distracting?
she stayed out late and just got a cold. I think it's really simple.
It doesn't explain Nagito. Well, okay,
The
Nagito's
others
crazy,
don't.
it's just Nagito.
The others aren't suffering.
Like,
from
I can see
cold.
Akane being like a legitimate just, okay, I'm tired of it, I'm breaking down, the one person I liked has just gotten, pseudo blown to smithereens.
Yeah. Ibuki, just a second.
Understood.
In exchange, please spare my life. I softly placed my hand onto Ibuki's forehead while she continued to spout gibberish. She's hot? I mean, her forehead is of a higher temperature? What is this? This heat is abnormal! It's called a fever. You've probably had a couple in your lifetime.
Yes.
That's right. She has a terribly high fever. Then could the others? Akane, let me feel your forehead too. I'm sorry, I'm so weak. I placed my hand onto Akane's forehead while she groaned and kept sobbing. That must be it. She has such a high fever. There's no way that's a normal human body temperature.
I have a dumb science question.
Nagito, you too.
Can you get a fever hot enough that you can cook an egg on your head?
No. You would die.
From the egg on your head or the fever that high?
From the fever that high.
Oh, okay.
No, death by egghead.
I don't have a fever. I feel extremely great today. The government is bees.
I placed my hand on his forehead. Once again, I got the same result.
Oh no, I naturally run that hot. There's a nuclear power plant inside my head.
Yeah, that sounds right, Nagito.
It gives me great Wi-Fi.
All three of them have fevers? Then the reason those guys are all saying such wacky stuff is because the writers have never had a fever before.
Oh my gosh, you know what this is?
Emergency!
It's a bottleneck episode!
Ah!
My goodness, it's obviously bad.
Monokuma!
For him to appear right now,
For him to appear right now, does that mean this is...
Wait 1 second.
Just a minute.
Okay, I don't have a fever, but my forehead hurts. Whoa there. Whoa there. Can you wait just a second for the explanation? The others are on their way too.
You know, Nagito said weird stuff, and I get that they're gonna play it off as a fever. There's probably some truth to what he just said, right? Like
Yeah,
one
of
of
course.
those lies is actually the truth.
Figured, yeah.
And just as Monokuma said, I heard the sound of pounding footsteps.
But I am excited for a murder while half of them are in quarantine.
Everyone who gathered had confused expressions plastered onto their faces.
What's going on?
Now what?
Hey.
I heard it from Monokuma. Looks like something strange is going on again.
Did something happen, you guys?
Now
Looks
then.
like everyone's here. Now then, let's start with the explanation.
Wait!
Oh, hold on! Monokuma, you're pulling a prank again, aren't you? And what happened to Nekomaru?
Like Robber Baron, but Robber Bear. Nekomaru, are you talking about the boy who turns into a woman when he gets splashed with water? No, that's 1/2 Ranma. I don't know how you actually say it.
Yeah.
You stupid brother!
Who the heck is that? Nekomaru doesn't have a weird ability like that.
Jeez! Shut up!
That's probably some Japanese comedian that we are not cultured enough to know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's been done to me, but I feel a mysterious life energy.
Sounds about right.
Well now.
Now that I've set up the nuisance, let's get back to the topic at hand. So,
Well,
I'm pretty sure you guys have already noticed, since you're also quick-witted.
We all are so very smart, Monica.
We are just perceptive.
So it's just as I thought. The true identity of this high fever is...
that's right!
That's right, this is the new motive that I've given you.
disease?
It's the despair disease!
Is this you have to kill someone or they all die?
What?
What the?
Despair disease?
Is that what all those women died of in the old romance novels?
Yes. They
You know-
died of despair.
You know, they are extremely tiny insects that can't be seen with the naked eye living on this island.
That's a lie. I don't believe that.
There are insects like that that are regularly biting, but I don't want to say the name out loud.
It's true.
It's not like I added them recently, I just never told you about them.
Hmm.
Also, don't drink the water. Anyway, the endemic disease spread by these insects is called the despair disease.
Man, I knew I should have bought a mosquito net for my bed. Would have been, yeah, hindsight. Hindsight's 2020.
Well, I
Gotta-
wonder if there's even one in the store.
Despair disease? I've never heard of such a thing.
Well,
Then let me tell you about it. As the name suggests, the despair disease is a really annoying disease where you get a high fever along with various symptoms that are full of despair. Those symptoms are different based on the person. For instance, Nagito is afflicted by the liar disease. Akane has the coward disease. Ibuki has the gullible disease, I guess.
That seems totally legit.
What?
They just had to get symptoms that are the opposite of their normal personalities. Except for Nagito.
hey,
It's not like all you guys are down with the sickness yet. But be careful. Sometimes the despair disease can get passed from person to person just like a cold.
You mean it's contagious?
Don't put your guard down just because you don't have the disease. It'd be awful if everyone got sick.
Darn it, do we have to quarantine in a video game while we quarantine in real life?
Everyone go to the store, pick up a couple of masks, make sure you wash them every night.
Get a bunch of toilet paper, hoard it.
We're washing Cheetos bags from now on.
Hey!
Let's run, Miss Sonia. It'd be terrible if you caught the lowly disease of the common folks.
Hey, that's our fiance you're talking to. That's right. Let's run away. I don't want to catch such a weird disease.
Did she get violent disease?
Why?
And why is that a motive? Asking the correct questions, deputy. Are you saying that a killing will occur soon after everyone falls into a crazy state?
Isn't this quite a novel idea?
I can't wait!
A killing that occurs while everyone has a completely different personality. Think of all the murder tricks.
Is there any way to treat it? And would you tell us if there is?
Why? Is there a need to treat it?
Yes.
I mean, this despair disease isn't supposed to make you suffer. It's a disease that cures your soft hearts. Your soft hearts toward killing.
Yeah, I don't think Akane is more of a killing machine now. She's just kind of crying in a corner.
And with this, you can finally take the plunge and commit murder. You bastard. You better stop talking about this bullshit.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry I'm always bothering you.
Alright.
I've decided, as an apology, I'm going to commit murder. Are there any charcoal briquettes somewhere?
We need to lock him up. For his own good. I'm pretty sure I found some at the supermarket.
Don't support this.
Stop stop it! Akane, Nagito, Ibuki, you guys stay put.
Hey,
You're wrong. I'm not Nagito. To tell you the truth, Nagito Komeda is a fake name. I'm sorry I kept it secret until now.
You know what? I believe that.
Understood.
Oh, I see.
What the?
She's believing him again. So serious.
amazing.
Man, whatever. I feel so great today. This despair disease is awesome. I can't beat that laugh.
Now look, isn't that the face of just someone you're ready to smooch?
Despair. 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 Despair.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing. You all should get it too.
Sure, why not?
We're all done for. There's no such thing as hope. We all have to die from this despair disease. That's only way.
I think his brain is combusting.
He has a brain?
Or it's melting inside his skull.
Kind of assumed it was one of those little peanuts in cartoons.
Darling.
Thump.
Whoa!
Whoa, he collapsed.
Nagito!
Boo-hoo. Now that I've given you a new motive, how will things develop? Will the killing start after everyone gets the despair disease? Or even before that?
Thrills, chills,
I'm
kills!
so excited about it, I'm just gonna stand around naked.
Aren't you already naked? Unless you're talking about, like, the person who is inside the bear by not inside
Which
the bear, but
apparently
controlling
is
the
not
bear.
actually inside because it's only like 3 foot tall.
Bring it on!
Just kidding. I'm always naked.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's my secret, Captain.
Hey! Dang it! Nekumaru's incident just happened, and now this? It's almost like this is a video game and things have to keep happening to keep it engaging. Where did that peaceful mood that lasted till yesterday go? This is bad. Nagito is foaming at the mouth.
Nah, that's just Nagito.
Someone give him CPR!
I don't think you do CPR for foaming at the mouth. I think foaming at the mouth means rabies, by which point they're just too far gone.
She's right. I never seen foam that color before.
Oh. Oh my. It's an ephemerally rare color. Normally only found in the depths of the Netherworld Sea.
In this case, the color doesn't matter. Let's hurry him over to the hospital. Got it. I'll help out.
Please wait.
What should we do about Akane and Ibuki?
Anyway,
We're definitely gonna bring them too. We don't know what they'll do if we leave them alone. Hey bastards, can you walk?
Yes.
Allow me to confirm. I just have to alternate the movements of my left and right leg, correct?
I bet she's gonna make a great album after this.
Hold on. I'll walk, so don't leave me. Then let's go. With the diseased in tow, and Nagito, whose condition was clearly worsening, we rushed over to the hospital. But this kind of a motive is impossible. An actual despair disease? And there's a possibility that it might be passed along? What the heck? Dang it, what should I do? I should murder someone on this island. That's what I should do, right? I will go make the infected change their clothes, and then I will have them sleep in the patient rooms.
Understood.
So I just have to change my clothes, correct?
I'm scared of changing. Anyway, everyone else, please wait here. As she supported all three of them with her shoulders, Mikon disappeared into the depths of the hospital,
Okay,
never
if she
to be
lives,
seen again.
If she lives, you're protecting her.
damn it!
Damn it! I never expected us to get sick. What's gonna happen?
Let me tell you.
I would not
this.
mind if Nagito retired. Permanently.
Wow, Gundam, you're just gonna come out and say it.
Maybe.
Is Mikon gonna personally change their clothes?
Gotta count on perverted Kazuichi. What's wrong with that?
Well.
Does that include Nagito too? Isn't that a little bad? Hey, I'm gonna be totally brave and not perverted this episode and see what happens. There's no need to panic. Even I attend to the needs of my 4 dark devas of destruction.
I'm sure all 4 of them need a change of clothes quite often.
Hey!
Don't lump hamsters and teenage boys together.
Hey, is this stupid conversation going to last much longer?
Hey!
Should we be seriously thinking about what we need to do from now on and stuff?
What we need to do from now on?
Why
How
couldn't-
about not murder people?
Why couldn't Nagito have got the disease that actually made him useful?
Chiaki, deputy, bring some intelligence to this conversation. Monokuma said the disease was spread by insects we can't see with our eyes. Would bug repellent from the supermarket help? Not a bad idea.
Actually, yeah, the best we got so far.
Yoko?
Jeez!
That disease sure looks dangerous. Nagito, Akane, and Ibuki aren't acting normal.
Can I throw out a soul read?
If it spreads to anyone else, a killing is bound to happen.
We never touched her forehead.
This.
She probably has it. Based on their observed behavior, I cannot deny that.
But those guys aren't being considerate. I want them to at least have the decency to consider committing suicide before they start bothering us.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And she's all murdery now.
That is...
Hey, Hyuko.
I know, it can't be that easy. So it's important to make sure we don't end up catching the disease.
Make sure? What do you mean?
Which cockroach said
Jeez,
that?
why don't you get it? We need to isolate them from us so they won't spread the disease.
Isolate? That's actually what we do.
We isolate them, and then we use bug repellent on ourselves.
You.
If you can't cure it, the only option is to stop it from spreading. Even a preschooler knows that.
But still, isn't isolating them a bit too harsh?
Hey, if everyone catches the despair disease, we won't be able to do anything about it anymore, you know?
You don't know.
This is
Part of the
bad.
despair disease could be someone else becomes an amazing doctor and logical lawyer
I don't
person.
think it teaches things to people. It just changes their personality. So unless one of
Hey,
these guys is
if I
secretly
can
a
find
doctor,
the disease that lets me learn 30 languages in a month, so I can properly take my throne as true High King of Nova Selic. You're right. There's no way we should allow it to spread.
you didn't finish that sentence.
Then I would take it in a heartbeat.
Oh, thank you for finishing that sentence. Hold on a sec.
Hey.
Isolation. You mean we need to quarantine them inside the
Oh, shit.
hospital, right?
Sorry, just noticed the handprints on the window.
Yeah, that is a bit freaky. It's just like funny cartoon cactus handprints. Chiaki, don't tell me you also agree with this totally logical and correct method of dealing with disease.
That's wrong.
It's to prevent a killing. As long as that disease is Monokuma's motive, if we just ignore it, a killing will happen again. To prevent that, we also need to prevent the disease from spreading. That's why we need to quarantine them.
Like,
Even if we quarantine them, who's gonna take care of them?
The nurse.
Mikon's gonna stay here anyway. She's been touching the infected all over, so it's possible she already caught the disease.
Oh shoot. Mikon won't be stuttery scared anymore. She'll be all like aggressively confident. I want to see that. But there's no way we can leave her by herself.
Hey.
Then why don't you stay too?
Huh?
Huh?
Now that I think about it, you touched them when you took their temperature, right?
Oh yeah, I did do that.
So I'll leave the rest to you. Contact me if something happens.
Contact you? How are we supposed to do that? We don't even have phones.
Jeez.
Oh, right. We still need to think of a way to communicate. If we keep meeting in person, we could catch the disease.
All the tech from Electronics Alley?
So I'll let you handle that, Kazuichi.
Yeah, got it.
Figure it out. Do something for once.
fine.
Fret not. We are not going to abandon you. I shall station myself nearby in case anything happens.
Nearby.
There is a motel on this island. Until this matter is solved, we shall stay the night there.
Aw.
What? Do we really have to stay in such a dirty place?
It was that or the location known as Titi Typhoon. What are we supposed to do if we can't immediately get here if something happens? Also, if that disease is airborne, the hotel on the first island might already be unsafe.
This is the Tanaka Empire!
We must be vigilant about protection. I have those who I must protect.
You...
They're just hamsters, dude.
I'll destroy you!
That is an unkind thing to say, you fiend. How dare you call my 4 dark devas of destruction hamsters?
Yeah, they're gerbils! Frick you! Just turns and flips us off.
This one is a Norwegian fire stout.
Fine, I'll just stay at the motel, okay? Jeez, how annoying.
Even if it's quarantine, we're still gonna be on the same island, so just call us if something happens.
Huh?
Great work. What are you frustrated for?
I don't like this.
This is obviously a trap. Monokuma's goal is to separate us as a group. Is it really okay for us to fall for that?
So...
It's not like we've stopped being friends. I just don't want a killing to happen ever again. We can't prevent that if everyone gets sick, you know?
You know, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. There's no way we're gonna lose together here, you know?
Oh, you're definitely about to kill somebody. Maybe not you personally, Soda, but someone's about to kill somebody.
Because if that happens, then Monokuma gets what he wants.
And he gets what he wants, generally.
Hey, Hiyoko. What did you say to me earlier? Something about me being the first one to get cut off?
And?
Well, what's wrong with that?
This must be that moment. Sound like Mikan and Hajime are enough people.
You...
Are you saying you're gonna stay here too?
Huh? You too?
This life of mine is a spare anyway. He is a clone!
Oh god. It's all true!
Fine then, do whatever you want.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, are you sure?
This is me. Hey, Fuyuhiko, are you sure? You might be endangering yourself, you know?
Jeez.
Hey, don't make me repeat myself.
My life is worthless.
Hey.
You're really okay with this? Then I'm gonna leave the rest to you too.
Though, you know what? That does mean that Hiyoko, Kazuichi, or Gundam are the most likely to be killed off next. And, like, I'm okay with that.
I like Gundam.
And I don't mind Hiyoko. So we should both vote for Soda.
Sorry, man. You just suck so much.
You are the weakest link.
Whatever's happening over here, just leave it to us. We'll make sure to keep the disease from spreading.
Oh, look at his cute little cheeks. Just want to, like, pinch him. Be all like, yeah, look at my little Yakuza. Adorable. What, you don't look at that and go, you know what, I want to pinch his cheeks? That's adorable. That face is adorable. The eye patch makes it even more adorable. It's a face a mother could love.
But it is not a face that face could love.
What does that mean?
He still hates himself.
Oh, well, sure, but, like, we'll work on that.
And also, he hates his face because he hates being babyface.
Yep, we'll work on that too.
Come on, shouldn't you guys head over to the motel before you catch the disease?
Hiko, you're being awfully pushy.
I'll cough on you.
Sorry.
Oh no, Sonia's in that group too. I forgot that Sonia was here. Sonia, no! Sonia, no!
Survive the bottleneck, my sweet.
I am sorry we are forcing this upon you all like this. No, what everyone's saying is true, so it's okay. My beloved, we will rule Nova Selic together in the future, so stay safe and disease-free.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, and Chiaki's going.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's break up who's where.
Thank you, both of you. I won't let your feelings go to waste. We'll make sure to find out the mystery of the despair disease while you're all here.
I think.
Probably.
I'd really prefer if she had more confident sounding catchphrase.
Now then, I shall excuse myself. I am counting on you.
Then I'll make sure to figure some way to communicate later.
Wait, I don't like that Miss Sonia's going with Mr. Kazuichi. No, Sonia, stay with us!
Well, I would just have them each go to a separate, like, area.
It doesn't matter, man.
Doesn't matter, they're all in the line of fire now. Bye-bye, do your best and try to stay alive.
You too, Chiaki, and
just,
Sonia, and Gundam, and the others are, okay.
And just like that, the others left, leaving me and Fuyuhiko at the hospital. I never expected it would turn out like this.
What did you expect?
Jeez.
It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
It's not like it's their fault. It's that bastard Monokuma's fault. I can't believe he'd actually arrange something as irritating as a disease.
Hello?
Thank you for waiting. They're finally finished changing. Everyone's resting in their rooms. Why is it just you two?
Huh?
Oh, I know. They must have left to get fruits to bring back later. Everyone is so kind. I'm so glad everyone is so thoughtful towards their friends. She's still weepy, but now she's happy weepy.
Well, like I said...
It's already happened. It's already happened. It's happening right now in front of our
Yep.
eyes. We're all equals when we're sick. Let's all work together and do our very best.
Hajime, I'm sorry, but I'll let you handle the explanation.
That's quite the burden I have to bear. Get it, bear? Because we're stuck on an island by a bear. And so we decided to split into two groups. In the hospital, there were 3 people who caught Monokuma's despair disease: Akane, Nagito, and Ibuki. There were also Mikan, who's nursing them back to health. And as a safeguard for Yuhiko and myself.
Wrong, there's 7. Nekomaru.
I don't know if he's at this hospital.
This is where Fuyuhiko ended up?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he was here to begin with.
Sure, okay.
And as a safeguard, wait, I said that already. 6 people are staying at the hospital. Chiaki, Gundam, Kazuichi, Sonya, and Yoko are staying at the motel on the same island, and it better be that Gundam killed Chiaki or Kazuichi, or Yoko killed Kazuichi.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
As for Nekomaru, he's not back yet, but I'm sure his balls are slowly being stitched back together as we speak. Anyway, until we do something about this despair disease, our current situation isn't going to change. But we've got no clue what we need to do. It's almost like diseases are tackled by teams of scientists over many months, sometimes even years, to find cures. And we've got a day!
And we've got some high school students.
Yeah, but we're the ultimate of
But-
Hope's Peak Academy!
But they have hope.
Yeah, with hope!
Look, if you're the ultimate epidemiologist, now's a real good time to learn that.
That's a real good time to show yourself. Seriously, what should we do?
Now's a really good time to remember that you just happen to be the ultimate internal medicine practitioner.
Yeah, what if we really are? What if that's our secret? You know how we don't know our talent? It just comes up, wait guys, I'm the ultimate cure of unfortunate diseases. Get me to the lab, now! Nurse, come, stat!
I love that stat is just the assumption of what doctors say. Because I've heard so many doctors and medical practitioners be like, yeah, no one says stat. It means nothing.
Huh? I suddenly woke up.
Oh no.
I was asleep. And if I woke up, if I woke up, that means I fell asleep without realizing it. Earlier, I discussed it with Fuyuhiko, and we decided we'd take turns resting. That's right, that's why I came to the on-call room on the 2nd floor of the hospital. I haven't been sleeping well the past few days, so a sudden drowsiness overtook me. Fuyuhiko was behind me with a cloth. It smelled strangely of chloroform. And I was asleep, which was a good thing, but...
I feel like I've asked this before. Chloroform is odorless, right? Chloroform's odorless.
I've never been chloroformed, and I've never smelled chloroform.
Well, if I recall correctly, chloroform isn't actually one that you apply via rag to mouth. It's like it fills the room and it's a slow application, but even then it's odorless and tasteless.
You can apply it to a cloth, but the thing is that it's not instant, right? Like
it would take several minutes.
It takes like a minute of people breathing it in that dose for them to be knocked unconscious. So like in terms of movie logic, that's not chloroform.
But in terms of, like, will chloroform knock you the frick out? Oh, heck yes. Anytime we worked with chloroform in the lab, it was under a hood, and the minute anyone, like, spilled or even, like, was close to spilling, it was like, emergency, everybody get out of that room.
Do you think if I just look up what chloroform smells like, I'll, like, there'll be a cop on our door a few minutes later?
Oh yeah, you'll be on an FBI watch list for sure. My body feels really heavy for some reason. I look down and I see I'm weighted down by actual weights.
You know what's even worse?
No, it's not just heavy. What's worse than heavy?
You're tied up. I vividly remember having looked up several times what chloroform smells like, but I can never remember what happens next.
Something feels soft.
There's a person on you!
And... I can't breathe.
I knew it.
And this is...
Your antenna's at full mast.
Hajime, these are the two people in your brain. We're going to tell you how to get yourself out of this situation. So listen.
No, we're not.
Carefully.
Just look.
Don't listen to him. He's the pervert half of the brain.
This is the only time this is gonna happen to you. Just accept it.
No, don't listen to the pervert half of your brain. This is the logic half of your brain. I'm telling you what to do. What you're going to do is you're going to stop, drop, and roll out of that bed.
Look, I've seen enough anime to know that this is the beginning of so many relationships.
Mikon!
You're tickling me.
Move! I can't breathe!
Like he's gonna die.
I've also seen that at the beginning of some anime.
True.
No, you can't. Don't move around.
You know?
Huh?
What, does this endear her to you? Now you're like, oh, she's top waifu now because we slept in a bed with her? Is that all it takes?
No, do you want to know what I was actually going to say? Are you going to listen to me?
Fine, I'll listen to you, pervert half of the brain.
Fair. Not the worst way to go.
Shut up, pervert half of the brain!
Imagine the murder trial, which is, I think Mikon smothered him to death with her breasts.
Her thighs choked him out!
We need to do testing.
Hajime? No!
Hajime, are you okay? Your complexion is a bluish-purple shade. It might be a severe psionic reaction. Hajime, can you hear me? Get a hold of yourself!
Mikon finally got off me, grabbed my shoulders, and began shaking me intensely.
I slowly raised one fist in the air in triumph. I lived to tell the beautiful tale.
Somehow that was enough to get my consciousness to drift back to reality. Oh,
Hajime!
Oh, Hajime, you've regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I thought you died.
me too. I seriously thought I was gonna die.
I'm sorry. I thought about taking a rest in the on-call room, but you were already asleep, so...
That doesn't mean you can climb on top of me.
Then I'll be on the bottom next time.
That's seriously not what I'm talking about.
Does she have horny disease?
I don't know.
It's gonna happen to someone.
Hopefully not Soda.
I guarantee it's her.
Can it be Fuyahiko? Would that not be cute? I think it'd be cute. Anyway, continue. It's your line.
Oh, it's Fuyahiko. Oh, hey. What are you guys doing?
What do you think we're doing?
Owned!
How's that being owned? Fuyahiko, is that what it looks like? Pushes her off. I have eyes only for you. I'm only for you. No, this is... I really hope you don't get the wrong idea.
Don't tell me.
Were you guys sleeping together?
Depends. Literally, yes. But figuratively, no.
Bastard!
You dirty rotten bastard! You guys are fucking high school students! I mean, yes.
Literally, yes. Seriously, you've got this all wrong.
Damn it!
We don't have time for that. Nagito, he's in danger.
What? Push everybody out of the way. Nagito, I'm coming. Danger! What?
When I peeked inside of his room earlier, it looked like he wasn't breathing.
This is bad. Now's not for the time for us to rest. Mikon vigorously leapt out of the bed and ran out of the on-call room.
Fuyuhiko turns to us. Oh. Never mind.
I mean, he did turn to us.
I was gonna say, Hajime, before we go. Like, good job. Now's the time for you to be pitching a tent. We need to hurry.
I don't think Fuyuhiko would fist bump us for that display. Seriously, I'm not. Fuyuhiko and I chased after Mikon as she ran into Nagito's room.
I mean, you can accomplish you can congratulate someone for getting into a relationship.
Oh god, look at him dying on that bed. Nagito, please get a hold of yourself.
No, I'm good. I'm giving in to the ultimate despair.
Despite Mikon's desperate pleas, I didn't see Nagito react at all.
Don't tell
There's
me.
no way he died, right? Body discovery announcement isn't playing, right?
Hey, Fidget, Fidget!
What? Dang it! He's totally waiting for it! He's just hovering over there near that button that says dead body! He's holding his hand over it! It's hovering! It's shaking! He can't control himself! He's so close! He's inching towards it!
Damn it!
This looks very bad.
Nagito, my beloved! I mean, hi, crazy friend. Despite Mikon's desperate cries...
There was something under his bed.
Like a person?
No, like
An alien?
like an object.
A demon?
No,
The metaphorical presence of disease?
no.
A literary device about disease?
A copy of the NSYNC album Pop.
Oh! Despite Mikon's desperate cries, I didn't see Nagito react at all.
Oh, okay, it's just that. Yeah, I just want to make sure that was supposed to be there.
Mikon? Is Nagito alright? It looks like his breathing has returned. Then Monokuma over in the distance just disappointedly pulls his hand back from the button.
And reaches for a pillow.
Really? But still, his condition is unpredictable, and that's putting it lightly.
I mean, he is Nagito.
Hey, hey!
How light is that? Is it sweet potato soft?
Well,
If so, that's pretty light.
Please don't interfere!
Hey,
Hey, look. Isn't Nagito's mouth moving?
Monokuma's real identity is... You're right, he might be trying to say something. Nagito, what happened?
Despair.
As she said his name, Mikon softly tilted her ear towards Nagito's lips, and then he grabbed it with his lips. It was weird. What did he say? Apparently his condition has improved and he feels quite refreshed.
He also said he saw death, and he needs to apologize to all of us.
Since Monokuma said that Nagito has the liar disease, he probably means the opposite and feels really crappy.
like...
But what's gonna happen if he just dies? We're not gonna have a class trial, right?
Don't talk like that! Yes, Nagito is never going to die! I will save him my enemies if necessary! I will transfer his consciousness into a robot, and then that robot will go on being Nagito until the earth slowly crumbles away and the robot questions whether eternal existence is really worth it or not!
Better imagine putting a single invisible insect on trial. You have 3,000 to pick from. We gotta figure out which one it was.
Which one pulled the trigger? Was it you, invisible insect number 472?
One of them smothered him in his sleep.
I see.
I see. Got it. And I leave Nagito's life to you.
yes.
Far from her usual self, Mikon responded assertively and went back to tending Nagito. If we stay here any longer, we might just get in the way.
Damn right.
Then follow me.
Anywhere, baby. I mean, sure. Friendo?
While you were resting, the goods arrived. I gotta show them to you.
Oh, yeah. The goods. Wink, wink. The goods aren't something dangerous, right?
Anyway.
Let's go to the lobby. Are you gonna narc? It's a fresh ship in a skooma.
That's not ominous at all.
Did we ever go upstairs?
We did it last time.
Okay, and we came from there. communication method? Yep.
Hey! Oh, it's glowing.
It's blinking.
Yeah, but okay. Is it a webcam? Is that what that is?
I think it's a webcam and like a radio.
Okay.
Or a screen so we can see.
Hey, Fuyiko, what do you mean when you say goods? And someone comes, it's just like Sonia comes up on the video, she's covered in blood. Hello! Everything is fine. Everything is absolutely under control. And we're just like, staring at it with like bulging eyes.
Soda wanted us to share a room. It's not a problem anymore.
Hey, Fuyiko, what did you mean when you said the goods?
Damn right.
Look on top of the reception desk.
You mean that obviously important and not put in put in a questionable way webcam and radio?
You got there.
On top of the reception desk. Surveillance camera. Fuyiko's talking about this, right? It looks like a monitor and camera unit. Hey, what is this? Is it a monitor and camera unit?
Perfect timing. The blue light is blinking.
Does something happen when it blinks?
Seeing is believing, as they say. Try pressing the button just below that light.
I'm gonna see the people we were trying to talk to before. I just have to press the button. I did as Fuyiko said and press the button.
You press the button.
I pressed the button. Ah! It's
What's
my
up?
nightmares! I mean, hi, Soda.
Hey, is this Hajime? Loud and clear. Looks like it's perfectly connected.
Kazuichi, then this is...
Yeah, that's right. That's the way to communicate he was talking about.
All right.
Looks like it's time for the ultimate mechanic to shine. How about it? This is what I've been working on.
And not the boat to get us to safety? Alright, sure.
Remember that alley with all those shady-looking street booths? That's where I found this.
Yeah?
It's a surveillance camera for household use. And I just tweaked it a little. So now, it's basically a video chat device. Well, it's pretty hit or miss.
I guess it never miss, huh? I'm sorry. I deeply regret the moment I just had.
Next time on Gale Danganronpa, we'll finish this part up, and then you can sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
Alright. Goodbye, everybody.
Well, do you want to finish this part up first?
No, nope, you've ended the episode. You've summoned...
I said let's finish this part up.
You summoned the ending. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Hi there. It's the end of the video, my friend. Hit the bell if it was okay. I'm sure I'll make good content someday. I'll play some games or do some drawing, Pokemon and fights with darling, video essays and reviews. I couldn't do it without you, so thanks. Like and subscribe.